Hello, I'm Dan Toppy and welcome back to another brand new Fortnite video. Today the version 4.4 content update came out. This is the update where they bring loads of new stuff to the game. In this update we got a new grenade, which is a stink bomb grenade, and we also got a new game mode. Now the new limited time game mode is what I want to talk about today, and it's called Final Fight. This is a variation of the 20v20 game mode, or the teams of 20 mode as it's called in-game, where you have 5 teams of 20 all fighting against each other, and this is just a slight variation on that. So the description for it in-game says, Final Fight is Battle Royale with an alternate ending. Instead of the storm circles closing all the way in, they will stop partway through the match, triggering a final countdown. The team with the most players alive at the end of the countdown wins the game. So Final Fight is almost identical to the normal 20v20 mode, except that the circle stops shrinking once it reaches the third circle when it is fully closed in. Once it reaches the final circle, you then have 3 minutes to try and eliminate all the enemy players to take the win. The thing with this game mode is though, there can be a draw. Even if there is all 5 teams left, just a few members of each team left in the final circle, all 5 teams can technically get the win. But the main thing is down to player numbers, so whichever team has the most players left in the final circle will win overall. But if all 5 teams have an equal amount of players in the final circle, they will all get the win together. So this game mode could be very tactical and strategic in the final round, as long as you can work out how many players are left from each team, because you're only told how many enemy players are left altogether, not how many there are left from every team. So if you can work out which teams they're on, who's fighting who, and you can work out how many players you're against on each team, then you can play it really strategically. Make sure you either save your players so then you can win just by the amount of players you have left, or you can go out and try and kill those players, so then you can take the win by having more numbers over them. But in a normal online game, this isn't generally how it goes. I think if we did have a full LAN setup, all 100 players are all very good playing together, and you have your team set up where people are actually playing together and working together as a team, this could go incredibly well as it is now. But currently, in the normal online, when you're playing with random players, who some of them aren't very good, you generally aren't going to play like this, and players will tend to play more passively. Personally, I just see this game mode as being a slower, more boring version of Teams of 20. It seems like you have way too much time at the start of the game, because you land and you have 4 minutes until the circle even makes its first move, and when it does move, it doesn't move very far or very quickly, so it's really easy to stay alive inside of the circle. You don't generally have to move too far. Then once it has reached its final third movement, it's still a fairly big circle. It doesn't move at all after that, like I said, so nobody is actually forced together. You've got none of those clutch situations. You don't have any big build-offs, and you don't have any of those really clutch situations where you have to be really clever with how you play, because it's just too easy to sit back, stay alive, and not risk dying, so you do have that chance of getting that victory royale. Because when you don't know how many players are left on each team, and which players are on which team, you don't really have any motivation to push in, because there is no reason to. You might as well just sit back if you have a decent amount of players, and hope that the enemies don't have as many. There's no reason to actually push in and get those kills when you don't know how many there are. You know there is a total amount of players left, but you don't know how they're split between the teams. As long as you have enough players, you will get that win, or you will draw anyway, which counts as a win. So you don't have any motivation to push in. There's no reason to have those big fights and risk dying. You might as well sit back, just get that easy win if you can, as long as you have a few players left. So basically just hiding at the back, not engaging anyone, just making sure you survive is really easy to do in this game mode. You've got no reason to attack because you're not being pushed in, so it does make the game very boring, as you have to just hunt out those players if you want those kills, which is just a huge risk with no guaranteed reward for you. But that is everything that you need to know about the brand new Final Fight limited time game mode in Fortnite Battle Royale, as well as my opinion of it. Let me know what you think about this new game mode in the comments down below. If you're new here, make sure you are subscribing to see all my videos to come, and if you've missed some of my past videos, make sure you are clicking on the links on screen now. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.